So £60,000 is what my client made last month through his funnel. And this video, I'm going to go into one of the most powerful lessons from that. You see, if you're watching this and you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. We talk about all things funnels. So I am the guy who builds the funnels and builds the systems that allow coaches like you to actually send people to that page, which does all the heavy lifting, right? So if you've ever wondered, like, what's the point of a funnel? It's essentially the difference between manual and automatic, right? Instead of you manually selling in the DMs, having to nurture over time and really do a lot of heavy lifting and then send them the calendar link and all that, essentially all you have to do is say, hey, here's the link, and the funnel will do all the work for you. So this is what we did. My client was having for years in this offer, building a big Instagram, really serving and building a lot of followers and trust, but he was selling manually. Now, it was doing really good, but he was literally working all day. And I mean, this guy works until 1, 2, 3 a.m. every single day. We've even had calls at 1 a.m. Like, this is the lengths I go for some of my funnel clients that I work with. Is, you know, if you want to hop on at midnight, I'll be there. You know what I mean? And so anyways, what we did with this, there was one thing, and is what you're going to take away from today. This one thing is not only the most powerful part of this funnel process and pretty much your online marketing system as a coach. Maybe you've not even started yet and you're in that manual kind of season and you're looking to build a page, build a funnel that will allow you to have it automatic, you know, send people to the page. It does all the work and they will book in calls with you. Your dream clients will book in with you instead of you chasing them. And this one thing, again, not only is the key to that whole system working, but is actually one of the first places that I look to test when we're making improvements with a funnel. And every single time, that is the one place where you can make improvements to your funnel's results. And what does that mean? Basically, once you launch a funnel, you don't just leave it alone. You know what I mean? Like, when you have a baby, you don't just give birth and then it's good for life. You know what? You have to actually look after it. So the funnel is kind of similar to a baby in the sense of you have to look after it. And this one section is by far the most important when it comes to testing and tweaking things to get more results, more people booking, you know, more qualified people booking, or if it's a sales funnel, more sales, more leads if it's a lead funnel. So don't worry about all of that, but we're going to get into this. And essentially, I want you to imagine that you are in the shoes of your dream client. So whatever coaching you offer right now, it could be mindset coaching, business coaching, could be golf coaching, like whatever that is. I've worked with so many niches now, like it's insane. So whatever niche you are in, imagine you are your dream client, right? Where are they? First of all, in their life situation, what's going on, what are the problems, right? What is going on in their life that would even want them to learn more about you and your business and your solutions? And then that's the other thing, like, what solutions do they want? What goals are they going after that your solution will bridge the gap, right? It's very simple, this coaching world. I've learned so much from literally 8 years now. And don't worry, I know I look young, but I also started this game young. So I've been working with 7-figure coaches since I was, how old am I now? Since I was like 15, 16. I've just been, you know, super fortunate enough to work with some really, really huge coaches in the online world. And essentially, I've learned a ton. But one of the most simple things about it really is you help people go from the struggles of today to the goals of the future, and your solution is what gets them there faster. Now, back to the funnel then. Knowing all of that and stepping into the shoes of your client, and they're online, you know, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and they see an ad or they see a piece of content from you and they like it. And they're like, you know what? I want to learn more. Maybe they can help me get this result faster. They can help me overcome these pains and get these goals faster, right, through this path. Now, they're going to click on your website. If there was one section on your website or your funnel that had to be fucking perfect, which would you guess it should be? Because it seems like common sense, but this might blow your mind. Well, it's the one that everyone sees straight away, right? Psh, I know, crazy hack, crazy 7-figure hack. But seriously, the first section people see is the one that you need to perfect. And I'll teach you the framework now in this video. But the reason you need to perfect it is because 100% of your traffic see that section. 100%. Because everyone lands on it. All right, so imagine you are your dream client, you click on this, you're looking for a solution, and you arrive to this page and you want to be hit with the right elements that tell you, we'll get into the specific framework after this, but you want to know what it is that you're offering, what the outcome will be, any timelines, and what makes you credible, any proof, and then what to do next, right? 5 things, really, really simple 5 things. Okay, and that is what you need to perfect. So this client that did 60K, and it's going to continue to climb, he's just introduced setters, phone setters, and they are doing, some great manual work. Well, now my client can sit back and relax, but even the setters are simply sending people to the funnel page, right? And that is where it does the selling, the pre-trust building before they book in the call and before they arrive to the call. So anyways, the funnel was one section big, and guess which fucking section we absolutely perfected? It was obviously the top section, right? Because we knew, all right, we've been doing this manual a long time. We want to set up the funnel. That's the most important section to start with. And we are building out the rest of it. But we started with that one because that will really help us to see if people are interested in this offer. And clearly, yes, clearly they are. It was a tremendous first month, just incredible results. But this top section. So I'm going to get into the framework for you and break down a couple of elements that you need, that you can go away right now and either build it or test it based on the one that you currently have, right? Especially if you've not been seeing the results that you want. So number 1 then, I'm actually going to grab my notebook and I'll be right back. All right, here we go. So let's get into it then. The first element is a call out. Now, why a call out? Who are you talking to, right? Believe it or not, when people arrive to a page, they feel much better if they're actually being called out. And you might have felt the same if you arrive to a page and it's like, let's say you want to get into property. And it's like, if you are looking to land your first ever property deal, but you're sat there with a portfolio of 50 apartments, you're like, all right, this isn't for me. But if there's no call out, then no one actually knows who the fuck your offer is for. Okay, so you're literally calling out who is it for and what situation are they in. The second thing we can do is a proof element. All right, so this often looks like 5 stars, preferably, you got like Trustpilot, Google reviews. If you can have some kind of widget at the top, but it often looks like a little reviews bar, right? You can have the stars, the number of reviews. If you can embed the Trustpilot or Google review image, that's even better. You've also seen it as well. It sometimes looks a little bit like, there's a picture of a couple of your clients like this, like 3, and then it says, maybe like 1,000 clients served, something like that, right? That is the second element. Why? Well, it's proof. We want people to immediately see that you have actually some backbone to what you're teaching. Just like with my services, over these 8 years, and more specifically in the last 4, when it comes to funnels, I used to be a branding guy, but with the last 4 years in funnels, I've helped nearly 60 unique different business owners. And the amount of funnels is like double that because each client has multiple funnels needed. So it's like when you've worked with 60 individual, very, very successful coaching clients, I've done this shit. I've made funnels every single day I make funnels, and I've made funnels for so many different niches too. It's like, that is trust, and it's what I have on my website. And by the way, if you want me to do all the heavy lifting, then you can just click below and you can apply for a free funnel audit, and I can actually walk through how to help you with everything, right? From the strategy, the copy, the designs, the emails, automation. Like, I'll set up the entire system so that you can just sell automatically, right? And your only job is to send traffic to the link, essentially. And if you're in the more beginning stages, then you can join the Shine Funnels Academy, which is literally £37 a month. I'll give you some templates, I'll give you my frameworks and systems. Also, we go live twice a month, and you can get my support and work on this funnel system yourself. So what's the next thing then? This is, of course, the main headline. All right, now the main headline is really probably the most important thing that you should test, because you are going to call out a couple of things: the outcome, the timeline, and any kind of other credibility. And I'll explain that. At the very worst, outcome and timeline. Now, what this can mean is you can say how we get outcome in timeline. That is one of the most powerful headlines, by the way. For example, how we help you lose 10 kilograms in 2 months. How we help you grow a 10K a month business in 90 days, right? It's just absolutely one of the most time-tested headline frameworks that you can use. And if you've not, try it out. Test it. Test how it is when you simplify your headline on this page, right? The credibility thing is really cool, because what that can look like is, instead of how we get outcome in timeline, it will essentially be how we got client or clients outcome in timeline. All right, so you're just adding a little bit. Instead of how we help you lose 10 kilograms in 90 days, it'd be like how we've helped thousands of clients consistently lose and keep off 10 kilograms all in 90 days, right? Really cool. So the second one then is a sub-headline. Now, the sub-headline is often a good chance to surface more pains or to highlight the positives of your offer. Now, going with the fitness offer, right? How we will help you lose 10 kilograms in 90 days. The sub-headline is a fantastic place for you to do some of those things that people hate. Some of those, grueling challenges people are facing. Like, I have loads of fitness clients, right? So I really understand this niche. Did a fly just go past the camera? I think you saw that. And one of the challenges is yo-yo dieting, right? So we'll just put yo-yo. Like confusion, people get confused with plans and things, or, access to a gym, maybe they don't have access. All your sub-headline is without these pains. All right, really cool. So you're saying we'll get you this outcome in this timeline without these common challenges that you've been facing for the longest damn time. All right. And this really is starting to come together. Who sees that this could be tremendously helpful already, right? Couple elements left. Now is the big one, and it's called a video sales letter. So imagine your dream client comes to the page and they think, that's really cool. There's some proof. It's for me. This sounds good. Like, you can get me the outcome, and I've been facing those challenges. The video sales letter is a chance for you to talk about the same shit as your entire funnel in a 8 to 12 minute video. Now, this is very important, and let me know in the comments, do you want me to do a video about the best VSL script, as in what you should be saying in this video? I'll make that for you guys. But essentially what you're doing with this video is allowing people to take a few minutes to hear it from your mouth, right? Have you talk about who this is for, the offer you get, the client, and the results you've already got. Like, you can literally start it off with, if you are this in this situation, well, we will help you get this outcome in this timeline, especially without these pains, right? And we've done this time and time again. So one example is client X. The next one is client Y. And man, that is such a powerful way to start off this video. The next thing is the button. And this is where you'll offer something for free, right? And it's very commonly either a free consultation or a free strategy session, right? Pick one of them. The strategy session is cool because there is that idea of value that's going to be received on this call. So free strategy session, all right? And that's where people will click and they'll book in a call with you to get the free strategy session, but really to qualify that they are an ideal client for you. And so they want more help. I mean, why else would someone book in a strategy session? You know what I mean? Because they have the challenges and they resonate with the rest of this section. Then you can also put another proof element underneath, or urgency, right? So the very common one is limited spaces available, or you can put a specific number like 10 spots per month, you know, act fast. Or the proof might be, again, the same up here, kind of a reviews or a clients that you've served, right? But the urgency is a good one, especially with strategy sessions. Like you could also put normally cost £200, now is free for the next 10 people, all right? And that's it. We're done. We're done. So this is the first section on your high ticket funnel. So for anyone who has an expensive offer, this is the funnel structure, and it's what helped my client again do 60,000 in a month. Just people resonating with the headline, watching a tremendous video, walking through results, who it's for, who it's not for, and then just a clear call to action. Here's where to go, right? We'll hop on a call, and if you're a good fit for the program, then we'll get you in and you'll get the results. It's as simple as that, all right? So let me know if you found this helpful. Like I say, what you can do if you want some more help with this is I can either do it for you, or you can download my templates and really get going yourself with my program. So it's £37 a month. You can get your first 7 days for £7, right? So skip your Starbucks today, £7. You get a week inside, and you can download the templates. You can go through my training where, you know, I have a brand new advanced trainings on not only this funnel, but the 2 other incredibly powerful funnels for any coach to succeed, really, that my clients are growing with. So I thought I'd come today, share this result. It was a, you know, really, really good win for the agency, for my client and his team. They're doing an exceptional job. So I'll definitely be sharing more in the future about this specific client and more. So make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be making content just like this. And as I said before, you're welcome to leave a comment of a suggestion of more videos. But until then, go out and shine, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.